did. It
never
did
got.
nothing.
Yeah, he used it but didn't need
It was
it.
completely useless.
Yeah, Neo X Death took no actions.
Oh my god, he did the Tokyo Tamari just fucking froze him?
Yeah, he killed him.
Yeah!
So, I'm on Drakenvale. I just killed Dragon Pod.
Okay.
Alright.
So, Twintania, you're on?
Yeah, I'm on Quintania. I got owned several times. I got owned twice by Twintania and 3 times by
Iron Giant?
Iron Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Giant.
And I can't run.
Iron Giant.
So
That
I'm
is the
running
thing
from,
Iron Giant does.
So I'm running from almost every enemy here because, these guys I can fight.
Twintania, why are you not counterattacking? That's it's really weird.
Twintania, it's like a chance on the counterattack just to make sure that you can't know everything.
There we go. There's the tidal wave.
Okay, there we go. So
Okay.
I have exactly 1 holy water to my name, and
So the plan is try not to die is the plan.
That's a good plan.
I think you've already been apprised of your options once Twintania starts charging it for Giga Flare.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have Cryo keep using whatever that move is. Yeah.
Oh,
Inuki?
Inuki.
yeah.
Inuki.
Axel, I am very sorry that you still hate baseball.
No, why are you walking around poisoned?
I don't know if I have any antidotes. I also don't
Okay.
care if I'm poisoned or not. If I have Ferris die on the way out, I don't care.
For a moment, I thought you were like
Oh, no,
actually
powering up
walking
for
around
Giga Flare.
poisoned.
Well, I do walk around poisoned. I have 4 antidotes, and I'm going to save them.
And Giga Flare.
And
Yeah.
Giga Flare.
Twintania casts Giga Flare super quickly after saying powering up for it.
That's
Yeah.
because Twintania starts powering up before telling you.
Yeah,
Like-
well, not soon enough for my Inuki to work.
No, you get, on average, even hasted, you get 1 action.
Well, right.
Well,
I know. I did. I had Kryle just using Inuki the entire time, but the 4 didn't hit, and then by the time she got another turn,
yeah. No, I guess that's what I mean, is that you get 1 action, but Inuki has like a delay, so...
Yeah.
You can also try having just someone wail with the assassin stagger while you're doing it.
I guess I could. I'll do that once I figure out whether it's my good friend Red Dragon.
Is it your good friend Red Dragon?
It is not. It is my anti-good friend.
Mm-hmm.
What about the power of money?
You could use money just to kill him before he uses Giga Flare.
The power of money.
Oh no, I'm just talking about the Iron Giants.
Oh, well, that also would probably work. Maybe.
How much money?
Money is no object.
Okay, good.
I'm frankly a little surprised you haven't already started paying off the Iron Giants, but on the other hand, it's a resource that is nominally scarce.
Iron Giants have really high HP, or defense, rather.
Inkitubot has told me that optional dungeons hold powerful rewards.
Might have to go to one of those optional dungeons to take on Shinryu.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
hello,
whoops.
Kaz.
Hello. I'm going to restore from a save where I actually have Christelle.
Shinryu time?
Yeah. Shinryu time.
I'm still poisoned.
I am setting things up to restart a cave.
I decided to reset.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reset.
You did die. That is the way
I
of
died.
the roguelike.
Yeah, I am dead, and it would be...
Dishonest.
Yeah, that's a really good word for it. For my part to be just like, oh, yep, hold from the save. Nope, the party's dead.
Oh
I think
man.
that's the more real way of doing the ancient cave.
Speaking of Enkidu, in Final Fantasy XIV, Gilgamesh definitely used Swords Dance on me, and I thought that was adorable.
I'll get to Gilgamesh eventually.
Gilgamesh, you found Gilgamesh?
Yes, no, Gilgamesh and I have been palling around for a while now.
That's
There's
good.
a quest line that's basically just JoJo's, but if you take out the animal violence and replace it with Gilgamesh.
You know, there's like 3 instances of animal violence in the entirety of JoJo's, and one of them, the animal is a acting agent. I'm just
Okay,
amazed you managed to find the other 2 instances of animal violence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them.
Well, no,
Every
there's
time I look at
4.
the screen, an animal is being harmed.
There's 4 bits of animal violence, but 2 times the animals are acting agents with stands.
There's more than that.
No.
There's totally more than that.
The cat jumping in the air.
I don't want to
there's
talk
that.
about this.
That's
Okay.
really-
I don't
that's
even want to
really-
like vaguely allude to this.
Then
Alright.
there's the one with the right after the cherry thing. Do you
What?
remember the
Yes.
cherry wobble, and they're in some kind of like air ride tram?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's the dream dog that gets killed. That's a dream dog.
I don't want
I'm-
to talk about this.
All right.
You guys are doing a pretty bad job of not talking about it.
No, right?
So tell me more about Gilgamesh then.
I don't really know if I don't. Honestly, I don't want to spoil it so that
Okay.
when Gnome gets there, I mean it's post level 50.
Yeah, I am a mere
but it
level
is
20.
sweet.
But yeah, I mean, I've given you the overall description, and you can probably
Yep.
infer how excellent that it is.
That sounds very good. I like this.
So I'll
So
probably give Final Fantasy XIV my $20 after the maintenance that they're doing.
They're doing maintenance.
Well, they do it every week.
Oh,
There's like the server downtime.
oh. All I know is you're not supposed to get married.
Ha.
What?
What?
I've told you about the ceremony of eternal bonding.
Yeah, you can get married in
Right,
the game.
Why would you not?
You can't get married during maintenance.
Yeah.
The servers are down.
Because the servers are down.
But you like pay to schedule a time to get married.
Hmm.
So
You like
Oh,
Like a real wedding.
I see.
yeah, do not schedule your wedding during maintenance.
I
So
wonder if
most
they
of the
let
game
you
still
schedule
works
it.
during-
Do they let you schedule it during maintenance, so then your date and time just disappear in the void?
Possibly. All right. Ooh, I made it with no encounters. Interesting.
There is a path you can take that will lead to no encounters to Twintania. It is the walk from the save point at Azumagia all the way to Twintania. If you take the shortest possible path, you won't get any encounters. If you deviate by 1 square, you'll get an encounter 2 squares away from the steps on the floor before Twintania.
Huh.
This could either be true or it can be complete horseshit. Well, you believe it? Ripley's believe it or not.
All right, let's get my coil rings on.
Oh crap! Crap! I didn't use Golem.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
I had used Golem before attacking X-Death, so he's still in my inventory.
Oh no! Wait, can you use Golem in battle?
You don't need
Man.
Golem to beat Shinryu.
I heard that you gave Xeth the time stop.
Yeah, I went to warp speed.
Just like took 30 actions and he
Basically.
disappeared. Alright, so the last thing I need to do is rename the stream.
Oh, Ice Storm. Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How much damage is Apollo Harp doing?
I got to use one action on each character. I have no idea.
I'm gonna guess it does 450.
Golem.
Or rather, 4,500. Whatever.
Alright.
So you would have to hit him with the Apollo's Harp like 11 times, maybe?
Ah, I stole a phoenix down. This is going very well.
Alright, I am here to start cave number 2.
Oh, you'll know.
Woo, cave.
You'll know when his form changes because you'll get the message "couldn't steal" instead of nothing left to steal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be sure to visit often. So, the only thing I am kind of questioning right now is if I want to, again, give myself any sort of cave dare or anything like that, but...
I wouldn't.
The cave is kind of its own dare.
Yeah.
I know it's completable on
no.
different types of dares, but you are also correct in that the cave
missed.
is... It missed.
Fucking missed.
I've jumped.
Reset to level 1.
Yeah,
Alright,
he missed.
Alright, I need to rename the party. I think I know what I'm looking for on this name.
$76.72.
And back to Iron Giants. I'm just gonna reset, honestly. Otherwise I'm just waiting for me to die.
Mighty Guard was not enough to save me from Ice Storm.
Ice Storm is very powerful.
TK Cat, I will pretty soon be doing things involving Quake. I don't plan on using it much in like the end game, but I'm gonna go fight the Earth Dragon.
I'm owned.
Oh no.
Yeah, that basically does appear to be the deal, is that if you take the perfectly correct path, you're fine, and if you mess up at all, then you are ruined.
Yep.
Unless I get to meet my good friend Red Dragon.
If you meet Red Dragon, then it's okay, but sometimes you don't meet Red Dragon and it's not okay.
Most of the time you do not meet Red Dragon.
No, I think Red Dragon is the rare there.
My good friend Red Dragon cannot save me. Okay, made it. Now
Good,
Coral
good.
Ring time. I guess if I'm gonna be, if this is actually real, which it does appear to be, this excellent Zulai that you told me, Slayo. But yeah, if this is actually real, then I can probably just pre-game for the Coral Rings.
Okay, we start off the cave with White Mage, Confuse, and Job Blue Mage.
Yes!
Alright.
Satan!
Okay.
Blue Mage is pretty good because you can equip much of the things you find.
Right, so I'm gonna give... Let's see, I've named the party.
What did you find? What equipment? Did you find any equipment?
No, I found White Magic Confused, just the two starting chests.
Oftentimes, if I find, like, Golden Shield or something that early, I'll try to sell it to buy, like, a place of Mithril Knives.
Once again, forgot to release Golem. Whatever. He's blind.
He won't hit you. Alright, enter the
Hey,
cave.
Maelstrom! Nope, there's Ice Storm. Okay.
Oh. Ice Storm is a hell of a move.
Yeah, like if he chooses that, then I die. Like, this is the fight.
Yes, he has like a 1 in 4 chance of choosing that every time he acts.
I don't think it's that high, but
1 in 6.
he had it.
I'm trying to
I
think
said,
of what I could do to mitigate it, but
There's the one thing that you don't want to do.
yo, punch me, Goblin.
what
Goblin,
are you
give me a
talking
punch.
about?
Berserking him.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight, like, yet another muscle wizard. If only I could equip any of my 4 ice shields. I've gotten all his drops.
Hey, I'm the same level as Gobbledygook.
Oh.
Good work.
Oh no! Oh no, I'm powering up for Giga Flare.
Powering up for Giga Flare.
Oh, I showed him the skull!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Alright, I equipped the Assassin's Dagger, and immediately after doing that, it said powering up for Giga Flare.
So you're just like, alright, let's do this.
I'm like, oh.
So let's, I'm gonna try to do something cool. I don't know if it'll happen or not, though.
Do I get a save point?
No, you should go back and
No,
save.
you get to walk back.
I'm really afraid to go back and save.
I would
spe-
recommend take a battle on the floor you're on.
Or take like a...
There are battles on this floor?
There
Yeah.
are battles
Yes.
on that floor.
You could fight Mammon.
Okay. Fucking Yojimbo.
I mean, if you take a battle on that floor, the likelihood of the battle on the next floor is much lower, depending on the timing.
We think.
Okay, there. I did it. I got to the next floor. Which is to say, the previous floor. Now I just have to...
You can take the shortcut.
Rama, what the hell?
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Rama.
Rama can appear here. History Falls got sucked up into the void, so here he is.
I'm trying to make Gilgamesh old, but it's not working.
So my entire party is criminals.
Wait, Ifrit, what are you doing here? Oh. Is Rama a baby?
He's kind of a baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
Well, I paid him off.
You're supposed to meet Rama at World 1. Okay, so my entire party is blue midges, and I've learned
Blue midges.
Goblin Punch. Also, I'm walking on lava, so everyone's at 1 health. Let's rock.
Excellent.
Yes, this is real-ass damage floor. This is, like, the only real damage floor, and it sucks.
I
Damage
showed-
floor can't kill you, though.
I showed Gilgamesh the skull, but it was not the skull I wanted to show him. And now I'm struggling to stay alive against a Kindu because my blue. Okay, showed me Kindu's skull.
Ooh, Kaiser Duck.
And I just got an
Yeah.
equipment upgrade. Hell yes!
Shiguru is pretty fast, too. Turns
Yeah,
out.
so he is.
He takes a lot of actions.
Even like when hasted, yeah.
Like, I get the choice between living through Tidal Wave and being able to act. Like,
Ooh, 2 Mithril Shields.
Nice. I had to work my ass off for Mithril Shields. You have no idea how lucky you are.
No, I do. I absolutely do. Ah, first strike. I need to get out of this damage floor. Okay, giving the Kaiser Nux to the person who's punching doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, it only works with the ability Brawl.
That was what I was checking.
Let's put the thief knife back on.
So I'm not going to get a Reflect Ring unless I get one incidentally, but...
Alright.
Actually... since I'm not... Okay, I'm not going to try fighting Reflect. Thinking. Sure, I'll do something horrible. While I'm in the Reflect Ring zone, I will take off my Dune axes. Which
Oh, thank
means
God.
somebody is getting a dagger. I'm sorry, Ferris.
Somebody... we're all at one and we got attacked by 3 nutkins and I didn't kill them all immediately. So, you know, but
Maybe
I blocked.
maybe you'll find a pot room soon.
This is what potion was designed for.
Yeah.
I am eating potion. I am fighting stray cat.
Cat. I stole a reflect ring.
Nice.
Hey.
Now, where'd you steal it from?
Fury.
Yeah, Fury. Yeah, you can get them from Fury.
That's cool.
A dragon is sitting smack in the middle of the stage. Oh no.
Is it my good friend Red Dragon?
No, it's the Earth Dragon.
Oh. Never mind.
He's taking over the opera house.
Yeah, the dragon's menacing the opera house. He's just sitting there on the stage.
Look, it's a show. It's art, and you as a critic can't tell that dragon that they aren't performing art.
Oh, I'm in it.
Yes,
You're
welcome
in
to
the
the final areas of the cleft.
Be careful of the chests you opened.
Yeah, I was just starting to wonder.
You'll know which one's the chest not to open.
It's a long stairwell. Okay, so
I really didn't want to have to go and catch other monsters, but I may have to.
So this... Oh, wow. Time slip for Blue Mage. Hey, dagger! Hey, dagger!
Is it safe to assume that Crystal Dragon here is not going to be vulnerable to death?
Likely. I think he's heavy.
Yeah, you can steal elixirs from him, though. Rather easily.
Oh!
Still what?
Elixirs, it's just common steal.
I opened another chest and got another dagger because the daggers just come to me. Okay, so this area I didn't show off last time because we didn't see all of the areas. This one doesn't have a exit again like the other. You just have to go back the way you came.
Did I just get 1,000 gil from that?
Yes.
Or 10,000, rather?
You don't get experience from that in the cleft, but you get a lot of money and a lot of AP.
Huh.
And by in the cleft, I mean this, like, crystal-y
Yes.
zone? Yes.
I'm in the cleft.
In the cleft.
Alright, AP sure would be good if I didn't, like, grind my way to maxing all of my jobs. Oh, I see. I just have to look at Kaz and not do that. That's how I avoid Shiryu.
Yep, don't go down those steps.
It is... Well, if you have a coral ring on someone left over from type Twintania, you will,
Not immediately die.
yeah, and you can run.
Yeah, because it's a monster
he's
in the box.
because it's a monster in a
Well,
box.
she can't
But I can't run.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Gilgamesh, what? What are you doing here?
Gilgamesh. If you use the thief knife, Gilgamesh has something good.
Stole Genji shield.
Holy
Alright.
shit.
Well, this fight's gonna take a
Alright.
while. Our berserkers are back row, have crappy weapons on, are blind, and my only active player is old and asleep. But no longer asleep, so let's leave this terrible place.
So yeah, you ran into Gilgamesh.
Actually, wait, no, I need
Gilgamesh
to
does
win this
not
fight.
like it here. Gilgamesh is lost. Just hanging out with Gilgamesh?
Yep.
This fight is excellent.
Yeah, if you don't let him out of the box, he won't appear there.
Oh, I want to have spectacular adventures with Gilgamesh.
Well, you do! In Final Fantasy XIV!
I so do.
Whoops. Oh man, I've even, like, messed up my own stupid plans.
Hey, a
Which
frost.
aren't even very good. Because I need him to not use very specific moves. Hey, Atomic Ray, we're in it.
Ooh.
He chose a move.
The move that doesn't kill you.
Thanks, Gilgamesh. Bye. That was a fight, I guess.
You just kind of pointed him towards the exit.
Yeah, I did. I guess I'll equip the Genji shield.
It's really good.
It prevents minion paralysis.
And it
And
has
it
a
has-
50% dodge rate.
Why would
Huge.
Why would it prevent a buff though?
It prevents it, but it only prevents you from being minied. You can still be mini and hold the shield.
Alright.
Yeah, so you can mini outside of battle.
Should I? I kind of feel like I should go back and save, honestly. Like,
Well, you
stealing that shield was incredibly lucky.
well, not it's his common steal, but if you go back and
Yeah, but
save, that'd
stealing
be
it
an
before he
okay
died.
idea. But you do have to like walk through the Iron Giant room again. So it's both a good idea and a
I
bad
think
idea. Is what
the
I'm
room,
saying.
the room in front of, the room, like in front of Smooch Lady, like that changed encounters. It used to be full of ninjas, and now it's full of not ninjas. So,
Saving your progress is always worthwhile.
This is miserable. I hate this place.
I think I'll do it. I mean, the next save point is a boss, right?
Yes, there's a little ball of light.
Oh
and-
shit.
Is it Kabahi?
Yes.
You have to fight King Behemoth.
Where's Logical? I need to yell at him.
He's somewhere.
Kabahi.
Hey, Behemoth.
The K stands for Canada.
I was about to suggest fighting them one at a time, but you've already obviated that suggestion, so go for it.
Hey, the library. Phoenix Down, Warhammer.
Behemo King.
Behemo King.
That's so good. Oh man, I killed one.
Alright. Got Berserker job. I have. Wait, you're telling me I have Blue Made Berserker?
Yep, you could copy
risk.
me.
Oh no.
Good job, Ferris, doing 168 damage with the power of Dagger.
I'm going to choose to at least have a Berserker because I have a Warhammer.
Slightly better than Dagger, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Like it's not like good or super great, but also I've already learned learning, so you know.
Okay, I've defeated the King Behemoth.
That's almost a feat in its own.
Yeah, they're the. Hey, skeletons are here. Hey, skeleton. Just gonna wave at skeletons. I do have 2 Warhammers. Present Arc, I'm just kind of doing a normal cave. Nothing super nifty right now. The big thing is I really want to show off the later levels and then do, Fiesta-like runs or something like that in here.
They're just gonna cast Holy on each other. It's cute.
Honestly, anytime I can get to floor 33 is a victory. Floor 33 is my favorite out of here because when you enter it, you know exactly what's going on.
I killed
Yep.
Guard Master.
Well, you can at that point.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's
I
like saying you shot the sheriff.
and I have the Elf Cape to prove it.
But Ferris gained a level. How cute.
Yeah, Father Wolf, where is the vampire bat? What the hell?
Steel Bat is very, very early. And if you miss Steel Bat, you basically don't get Vampire until you get it from a chest.
Whatever.
Oh no, I did the wrong thing.
Oh no.
It's okay, it was only mildly wrong.
I guess a relevant question is whether the Blue Magic Vampire is the SNES version or the GBA version.
It's the SNES version.
It's
which is still quite good.
Oh, whoa! In
What's up?
The room where the dudes show up, I got a normal encounter of people that I can murder.
Excellent.
Hey.
I got an encounter in the room, and it was not 2 Iron Giants.
Was it more friends?
Yeah, no, they're friends because I can distract them by pointing in a direction, and then I can murder them while their backs are turned.
I like the idea that you just kind of like run into a friend in that room, and it's like, oh, here, have some money. You go, just don't tell the Iron Giants I'm here.
I know.
Oh no. Okay. If I was really needing new armor, I would farm Gravito there for his Gaia gear he could possibly drop. But...
Oh boy. Black Goblin dropped Rod.
yeah. Or did he drop Rod, or did his friend, the other guy, drop Rod?
Somebody dropped Rod.
It's probably... Manny Wizard.
Well, yo, 220 on that Warhammer.
What does Ziggurat do? Does he do off guard? He gets eaten by the skull.
Yeah, it really seems like...
No, I was just thinking off guard would be nice. But yeah.
It really seems like after I killed Twintania that it changed all of the encounter rates in this area.
I would believe
To be
that.
incredibly wonderful.
You can still definitely run into Iron Giant, though.
Alright, well, at least it's not a freaking guarantee.
Good lord, that is the worst encounter.
Alright, into the cleft.
Let's see, what is Ziggurat?
You know, some more.
All I know is Ziggurat Gigas does not know Air 3.
Gnome, I think I'm going to have to find a Wind Shrine level and stagger levels just specifically to get level 5 death.
That, you found the secret of why I do it.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll just open it in a chest. I don't know. I really don't like doing it.
It's bad. But if you've
Whoa,
only
I'm
got...
sorry. I have a flame ring? What the hell?
Sweet. Power run.
One of the things is...
I went to equip leather shoes and I have flame ring in my inventory.
One thing is, though, if
I guess that'll do.
if your jobs are Blue Mage and Berserker, you're not really hurting for AP.
I got White Mage.
Oh no. Tell me about movers?
Use Requiem, they're undead.
Use
Yeah,
Requiem.
sing at them.
Sing a song.
Movers are impressed by your songs and will give you infinite dollars. They are moved very easily.
Here's why you didn't see him get it. He cheated.
I didn't see me get that either. That's why I was incredibly surprised when it appeared in my inventory.
Whoa! That is quite a lot of money.
I wasn't kidding. Yep.
Maybe I don't feel bad about using Xenniage on them a few times. Alright.
Bonk.
Okay, does anything use level 5 death from here on out? Because I'm getting worried about being
No.
level 49.
Nope.
If you for some reason do fight Shinryu, he knows level 3 flare, and that's basically it.
I'm sorry, did you say 49?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she fought all... You know when we watched
I
Dungeons
was
and
watching
Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you remember what she was
Right.
doing?
Yes. Okay. The sheath.
Okay, I see a conspicuous, Whoa, mind flayers are weak to money, got it.
Yeah, you also... Most people fear the Mind Flayer because you can't run from them for crap, but...
You're gonna pave your route to X-Death with gold. Glittering gold.
The cleft of gold.
Cleftforgold.com.
Oh right, the deal with Crystal Dragon is that it's a dragon. I'm like, I thought there was a way to be cheap about this, but there is.
Alright, there we go. I got blue, so I can go ahead and switch over to white mage. Keep blue as a command.
Please stop casting Breathwing, Mr. Dragon.
I will never stop casting Breathwing.
He's going to keep casting Breathwing.
I will never log off.
Whoever keeps yelling "log off" from the window, show yourself, coward. I will never log off.
Why is every chest a Puma Shuriken?
No, some of them
Or
are
an
elixirs.
elixir.
Yeah.
Those are the only items in the cleft, by the way.
No, there's a chest with the second strongest sword in the game in it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I still... Okay, so I have White Mage, and I'm going to start working on leveling up White Mage, but I don't actually have White Magic outside of Confuse, so...
Well, Confuse will be useful for getting certain
Yeah.
blue magics.
Exactly.
Oh, you're right.
And I had
Oh,
a Berserker
shit, I just
that's
went back.
cracked 1,000 health. Congratulations, Ferris.
Mind flayers are great.
Just give them money and they leave.
Everyone in the cleft is my friend.
No, Ragnarok is not better than the Brave Blade. Not even close.
Fight me, nothing is better than Brave Blade. If I recall correctly, a save point is coming up.
Mm-hmm. It's to the left.
Oh no.
There's a powerful man standing on top of it.
Yeah,
A man you're going to pay off, so it's fine.
Yeah, basically.
should I, do something? Should I equip anything other than being extremely fast?
I think haste shoes are about the best bet. You need to like get in before the first action of the guys.
Well, I have the Masamune, so
Oh,
first
yeah.
action should be fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, try bribery.
Yeah.
Alright. I think bribery is going to be the name of the game from now on.
Now that you have the mad stacks of mover cash.
Mover money. Well, let's get ourselves a... Wait a second, I forgot to do something important.
Love mover money. Oh my god! Black Goblin punched me for 120 damage.
Yes! You made the mistake of being the same level.
Get out of here, Black Goblin! Ah!
Oh no. No, I got the wrong dragon.
Uh-oh.
It's your friend.
My friend?
Yes.
Oh no.
He's undead, and I have 2 maxes.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was hoping for my friend, Yellow Dragon.
Miscalculation.
Oh, crap.
My only hope is that either I run away, missile actually hits, and then I get, or missile hits and then I get a Dumax hit that does not proc the skull. I don't think missile's going to work though.
The bridge! We're on the bridge. Fighting skeletons on the bridge.
I really need Yellow Dragon to be in the box.
Yeah, bridge skeleton.
Oh, whoops.
Where else are you gonna put your skeletons, really?
Okay. Hope I saved off guard.
God. You want to know what the best part about the skeletons in this game is?
What's
Wearing
this?
jorts.
They are definitely wearing jorts. They're wearing
Yeah.
pirate jorts.
They have a very silly bandana.
Okay, Monster in a Box. I really need you to have Yellow Dragon inside.
Okay, I got Red Mage.
I am a little upset.
What are you
Is it-
upset at?
Well, I was one action away from killing Shinryu, and
Oh
he chose to, like, RNG chose to kill me, basically. So,
Nuts.
no!
yeah.
Oh, vacuum.
That
wave.
was Maelstrom hitting every party member, followed with lightning in the same round. Which that's combo kill.
That's the worst because, like, lightning's one of his worst moves.
Yeah, like in most circumstances you'd be like, oh my god, a breath of fresh air. But
But he's got the 1-2 punch. He's
Yep.
definitely... So I'm going to equip. I think I might have to actually beat Red Dragon, which is horrible, but because I have one good weapon for fighting him.
Oh my god, what?
What?
Where did Gilgamesh come from?
yeah.
You should try stealing from Gilgamesh again.
If I'm blinded, will that affect anything?
Nope, not
Okay.
at all.
Nope. You can't
Hey.
hit Gilgamesh, but you can rifle around in Gilgamesh's pockets.
In some circumstances is even favorable because you whiff the attack, the
Whoa.
monster lives, and you get the steal chance anyway.
I got a Rune Blade from a monster box. Yeah, okay.
Not to mention I get the music.
Yes.
Gilgamesh is such a good friend.
You don't even know. Although you
After-
will in a sec.
After I unequip my Doomaxes so that Red Dragon won't appear, of course I get Yellow Dragon.
The game knows.
The game knows.
You could
Although-
run, reset.
Also, has my timer been running? My timer's been running.
God, I love the music. Battle on the Big Bridge music, so good.
So good. It gets a decent remix in Final Fantasy XIV, but you can't hear it because there are 17 billion people
Right,
fighting.
there's blasts of graphic effect happening.
Gotcha. The more I hear about Final Fantasy XIV, the more I want to try it out.
I honestly just really like it.
I
I think
think
it's worth a trial.
yeah, the trial
once
is the
again, the wombo combo.
Lightning?
Ah.
Was it lightning?
Maelstrom lightning. Ooh, man.
You know what? I really like that combo just because lightning is so junk otherwise.
So let's fight Yellow Dragon with Doomaxes and not getting back attacked. That's the current plan.
Rune Blade is a huge power upgrade. I am happy with this.
Yeah, Runeblade is a History Falls weapon.
One thing that I will say for Final Fantasy XIV is it's really charming if you just want to sit down and read for a while.
Yeah, the
Okay,
fluff is all
okay.
over
It
here.
has a lot of pretty good dialogue.
Yeah, I have like friends at work who talk about like. So I mean, they talk about how like they skip all the dialogue unless it's for the plot. And I'm like, really?
I skipped some of it. Like, if
man,
I just want to give...
incidental,
Yep.
the incidental quest stuff is so much better than the main story
Yeah.
dialogue. Oh my god. It's just so charming by comparison.
Alright, I did not manage to steal from Gilgamesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
The
you,
shield is way
Yeah.
better a prize, I think.
if you steal from Gilgamesh there, you will take his armor.
Which is only somewhat better than the crystal
It's slightly better than crystal armor and prevents confusion or something.
armor. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if stealing in the game changed how the monster looked?
If you stole Gilgamesh's armor,
Right,
and then...
like every time you steal from Gilgamesh, he reappears the next time wearing less. It's just like... Man, I remember having more stuff.
Gilgamesh is just like slightly weaker.
Alright, tried to mess with my RNG.
Okay, good.
I'm just gonna use another 10. I'm going back to bed.
Okay, so once
I
I actually
need
got...
5 actions here. Come on!
So once I actually freaking was able to fight
Maybe 6.
a yellow dragon, it was easy.
Alright, here we're in the dragon... Not Dragon Vale, other dragon. There's 2 dragon mountains. Game has 2 dragon mountains.
Oh, I somehow equipped Catch on Ferris, so she has release and release as her commands.
Oh no!
Because I'm good at planning for things
She just
when I'm
wants
halfway
release
through
Kaz.
the wine. Wow, roulette. That's kind of a gift.
Halfway
Alright.
through the wine cube.
Yeah. Well, Ice Storm. Good
That's
night.
actually, now that you mention a wine cube, I'm gonna be right back.
Alright. Hey, that skeleton handed over their treasure.
There is one bad thing about Final Fantasy XIV, though, Gens.
What's that?
If you decide to try the trial, you have to waffle over whether you try desperately to make a character on Excalibur or try desperately to make a character on Hyperion.
I don't think you really have to do that. Like, okay, the like friendly collaboration stuff happens at super high level, basically.
Okay.
That's what I'm convinced.
For me, it's I don't know. I have this thing where I don't play MMOs, but
I really don't either.
yeah, like I played a trial for World of Warcraft and felt really annoyed when the buddy who had me play it just like ditched me.
that happens, but
Yo, great sword. Whew. I am great.
for me, it tickles much the same itch of the loot treadmill game that like Diablo does. Except Diablo is a lot more clicking. And the gameplay is sort of deeper.
Click. Yeah, so now I have 2 blue mages. One has great sword, and one has rune blade. So we are cooking with power.
And now I get to do my most favorite thing in the world.
What's that?
I showed Atomos the skull.
Ha!
Nice. I thought for certain you were going to say farm for reflective ring, but
I'm going to try to avoid doing that.
Why does he suddenly really like this combination?
he knows it worked once, and now he's gonna spam it at you.
He gets XP each time he kills you, so he's getting stronger.
Enemy AI.
Ah, the cicada's here.
I can hear it.
Yeah, I'm facing perfect aim Shinryu here.
Neo perfect Shinryu.
Alright, I've run myself out of potion. I gotta sooner or later find a way to actually heal.
Yeah, that's it, really.
Alright,
Yeah.
this is decent. Crystal Dragon has burned off some RNG.
Burning off the maelstroms.
Right.
Oh no, we're running. I see sap counting down. We're running. Low-level sap is terrifying. Oh no, sap!
I have no idea how much I wish Apollo's Harp actually functioned with X-Fight.
I know.
I have no idea why it does not. It's just... it decides not to.
Yep. Wait, man, cure! Yes!
Well, there's the Maelstrom half. An Ice Storm. Well, Ice Storm would have killed me at any rate, so...
Ice Storm's lethal at every speed,
Right,
so...
it doesn't need... the Maelstrom was basically a null action in comparison.
Oh my god, cure, thank you.
I swear he's not actually this brutal.
I don't think there's anything else you can do to mitigate, right? You're doing everything you
Right,
can.
I mean, the only other plan is lead off with Berserking him.
Right, but that's
which... It's a different kind of dice rolling, really.
With Golem, is it really?
I think it is basically because of how quickly everything has to happen. Like, before the initial tidal wave, I have to release Mammon, reflecting, choosing correctly on the person with the Reflect Ring, because no way am I having multiple people with Reflect Rings when he's about to become the Muscle Dragon.
Yep.
And then, so that person would have to have Haste Shoes, and even then might not be able to get it off in time.
When I released Mammon on him, I had 3 people with Reflect Rings, 1 person with Haste Shoes and Mammon. Because once he was... then he got his Muscle Dragon action, murdered someone, and then I released Rainbow Wind on him. So, yeah, you take lumps when that happens, but...
It's different dice.
I am back.
Hello.
We have made it through one of the wine cubes.
Ooh. Which wine cube?
They're both the same, so...
Okay.
Yeah, it was a buy one get one basically free for box wine, which is way too much. That's way too much wine.
Sounds like
She
just
says,
enough to me.
drinking way too much wine.
There was a...
This glass is slightly overfull, yeah.
There was a... Next door to the card shop I was at today, there was a Domino's that was selling pizzas for $2.
Yo,
Oh my god.
that's pretty hot.
Yep.
Were they $2 pizzas, though?
No, they were their normal, like, $5 or $6 pizzas.
Okay.
Like a small?
Medium.
Medium? Medium's a decent sized pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're like me, you could eat any amount of pizza. I never feel like I have enough pizza when I have pizza.
Alright. So I've got Sing and Red, Xeniage and Sing, Red and nothing apparently. Excellent.
Ooh.
Uh,
Strong move.
Oh
I
my
could've
god, punch
dual
plus
cast.
lightning, I might get actions.
Hey!
I believe someone may be breathing into their microphone.
No!
Small.
oh, that's probably me.
Yeah, Rosella, your noise gate's picking up your breathing.
It's not the noise gate, it's the mic positioning.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
The mic
Metamorph.
is very bendy.
What happened, Kaz?
He did roulette and killed Lena. And Lena's my bard, who's going to do the rest of the damage if I even get to do any. So, this was I got further, but I basically already lost.
They
I
were
can't
not.
hope for better aim.
I guess.
Come on.
I mean, you get to pick everybody up with Phoenix at least, right?
Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Not
What?
quite enough damage. I did ultimately get one more attack off with Lena for like 6,000, which, let's see, 6.
Maybe I
still
actually
missing like
want
another 10
Zenith
grand, man.
on my red mage.
Throw money.
I may ultimately have to do the plan that everyone does.
Nah, that's a little one.
Blind berserk him. It's really disappointing. I wanted to do better, or at least different, you know?
That was entirely the reason I did that as well. I had access to, like, my power party last run. Like, Chemist, Samurai, whatever.
Then you should get Dragoon at some point, because then you do that fight fair and square.
Fair. No, it was not a $5 pizza, it was a $2 pizza, and they allowed you to purchase up to 5 pizzas. It meant the card shop I was in had a lot of pizza, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, congratulations on top 4, by the way.
That was good. My absolute favorite match was playing against the current like world champion of that game, and like splitting with him in the second game, come down to like a lightning helix moment. That was really fun.
What game?
The Star Wars card game.
Ah.
Another card game I don't even know if I could say actively play because I've played it twice now.
Mm-hmm.
Like card games.
Card games are pretty good. I'm gonna have to play some Hearthstone Constructed before the month ends. Else I will never get the card back for this month. The Tavern Brawl has like removed my need to play Constructed Hearthstone ever again.
For me, it's like, I guess my rank will last for like one more month because of holdover. No, the Star Wars card game from like 2012. It's Fantasy Flight released a new one recently. Ooh, copper plate. I think that's an upgrade for... I'm certain somebody's still wearing like... Oh, nope, actually it's a downgrade for everybody. Okay, never mind. Black Magic Fire.
So this Metamorph has Enchanted Fan inside of him. Eventually he will release the Enchanted Fan. Okay, here's Wyvern.
So Kaz, tell me more about the power-up plan.
Ooh.
You're fighting X-Death? Or about to? Okay, phase 1 is he's just one person and he's a tree. During that time, you're going to make yourself pretty strong. You'll want 2 singers.
I have 2 singers.
Yeah, that's great. So you lead off with Mighty March so that you have some healing and a way to track how high your level is.
Mm-hmm.
Because the regen formula depends on vitality and level. So you'll see the number grow as time goes on. So yeah, lead with Mighty March, and then Swift Song, Hero's Rhyme. The other 2 people should be blocking, defending, maybe even in the back row or whatever. I mean, you have guard on one of them. That's something.
Oh yeah.
Or you
guard.
could. You could. I don't know if you want to, but probably you don't. He only does but so many physical moves. Yeah, then the other 2 people just sort of throw healing items when you need, and after not too long, you're going to be taking turns extremely quickly. And once that happens, de-equip someone of their weapon, punch your bards in the face so they stop singing, and then flatten X-Death and continue to steamroll him because you're moving at the speed of light, and yeah. And then pay him off, because, my god, because your level will be maximum. Oh my god, you're gonna have the best payoff.
I have 2 people with Zenniage. Should
Oh
I
my
have more?
god. I think that'll
No,
be enough.
I think 2 Sing 2 Zenny is fine.
Oh, there was a cutscene. I can save after the cutscene?
You can save
Excellent.
after the cutscene.
I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. They gave me this whole rousing speech, and I'm turning tail.
There's no chicken on this floor to sell me overpriced things.
I want that chicken.
At
Give
least
me
I
the-
still have chicken.
Give me the chocobo.
Is this the correct metamorph? Will I not be able to find out due to powerful berserkers?
Hmm.
God, I'm trying to think of any way at all I could have both haste and water immunity on Lena. On my bard. Because I think that would solve it.
I do know a way you could defeat Shinryu that does not involve berserking him. You're not gonna like it though.
Alright, lay it on me.
You put hide on one character,
Oh lord.
get the other 3 zombied, and have reflect rings on them. When you have your person with hide has speed shoes on, as their first action they need to hide, and then you wait for 2.5 hours while Shinryu kills himself with Atomic Ray.
Aha.
Wait,
That's not precisely what I asked.
I've got a better idea. Okay, take the first part of what Gnome said, where you have hide and speed shoes on, and you hide past the tidal wave.
On somebody so you can have a flame ring on to resist the cold spray.
So like you just like hide and then come back after the tidal wave, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore, and you have haste.
That's something. Well, let's try it. What the heck? I think I'm giving up 10,000 damage for this, but I might make it back.
I think double attack on your person with the
With the Apollo harp.
Apollo harp, yeah, will make up for it.
Oh no, I forgot who's singing what.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that happened to me as well.
I think Kryl was on Speed Song.
You can just reset them. It's not that big a hit to your overall like plan.
Start
Actually,
casting White Hold. Or maybe both of them will be White Hold, and then I have to do both.
Oh, alright.
White hole is the most dangerous thing. That's...
Yeah.
White Hole is the only thing Xdeath has done.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
that's basically all he does in the first form is like fake physical attacks, white hole. I think that's it. Like he doesn't start doing other things until you damage him, which is why this can work at all basically. Also speed shoes. That's also why this can work at all.
Sage Guido. If you're wearing the Aegis shield, you will be unable to be petrified by a white hole, so it will merely kill you.
That would be half as dangerous.
Ooh, my gosh.
I should probably go get the second Mongosh from Moore. I actually have use for it.
Ooh, a mithril knife. Alright, I'm killing my white mage. And sighing heavily as I do this.
Yes! Give yourself to Satan, my
I
son.
hate this.
Give yourself to Satan!
What?
You know
Are
what?
you killing your own berserker?
No, I'm killing my own white mage so that I don't have everybody on the same level.
Ah,
That's pretty
that's
legit.
decent.
I just... I guess I feel it's the same thing as killing your own berserker. It's admitting defeat in its own way.
It's not admitting defeat, it's working an angle. That's how I think of it.
Well, I feel like particularly in the Ancient Cave, level 5 death is just kind of an arbitrary you lose button. So staggering your levels, I think, is entirely fair.
Well, like, the big thing is that level 5 death actually, as long as you're doing the, like, leveling as you go pretty heavily, the pages aren't really going to be a problem with it, but Executor does hit you about the same time you're at, like, level 29 or 30 or so. Because, like, the experience gain you get as long as you're able to actually fight battles regularly is pretty steady and predictable. You know, you have a finite amount of time in the cave.
Oh, atomic ray. Yes, that can also happen.
Oh, that.
And now there's one person who can die from that. All right.
Well, Phoenix picks him up.
Yeah, that's.
Wait, aren't you supposed to stop singing when you get punched?
Yeah.
His
Yes.
attack is
However,
fake.
if it was Xdeath's hit that did it, it basically doesn't count.
So
Because his physical attacks are fake.
Yeah, X-Tech's physical attacks are fake in order to make sure that you can't use monk counterattacks on him. Because of a weird bug in the game where if you kill an enemy with a counterattack, their scripts won't run.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to kill X with a counterattack, the script that's being sucked into the void, that wouldn't happen and you just win.
Right.
And yet you can berserk him with Chemist in certain versions of the game, which does the same thing. Also, related, if you kill him with level 5 death in the GBA version, he plays the incorrect dying animation, so it makes the background mess up. I don't know if that's the case in the in the SNES version, but I'll find out one day. Blood Slime is called a Radiator in this version of the game.
Radiator.
Please choose level 3 flare. Man.
That's
I'm going
Poison
very
breath is
fast.
kind of awful.
You are...
Once your ATB bar, like, almost immediately fills up, your speed's basically maximized.
Yeah.
Well, that was a pretty heroic effort.
Hey, it's
I don't know
Galacat.
quite how far I got.
Hi, Galacat. Goodbye, Galacat. So basically, I'm going to be grinding Metamorph until he chooses to be the Enchanted Fan for me.
Oh, jeez, I think I'm gonna need, like, multiple floors of this to stagger correctly. I don't know.
If you can get, like, a good level into half...
I think I'm actually gonna have to spend extra time on this floor to do that.
Yeah, that's
like,
what
over my normal 5.
Yeah, I usually, when I've done it, I would wait till there's like a minute in the clock, and then touch the pot.
Alright, I think it's over.
Okay.
So how do I just get rid of... How do I unequip?
Empty space.
Yeah, like you select the weapon and then select an empty space in your inventory.
And then every empty space becomes filled with dirks.
Ha.
Ah, it keeps being Shiva. If I see Ifrit, there's a 50-50 chance that it's Enchanted Fan. If I see Wyvern, it's definitely Enchanted Fan. Or if I see Enchanted Fan, it's Enchanted Fan.
Well, if it's Enchanted Fan, it is absolutely Enchanted Fan.
Also, TK Cat has played 100% Orange Juice. So he's made a joke.
To make sure we have Mighty March on, because I thought I did, but apparently didn't.
If you die, the regen goes away. So that might have been like a white hole.
Alright, I think everyone got white hole at some point.
Yeah, so that's probably it.
I found a very
All
good
right.
accessory in Final Fantasy VI.
What's that?
It's the accessory that if you give it to Realm, it changes sketch into control, and it is the fake mustache.
Ah, yes. The fake mustache.
But I interrupted Rosella. What were you gonna say?
Oh my god, Xeniage is quad 9.
It's just you are going to pay Exdeath $100,000 to go.
Come on, Enchanted Fan. Yes.
Turns out he didn't want the power of the void after all. He wanted a payoff.
Yeah,
Alright.
so Xeniage from the people who have that. Lena could just attack because she's extremely powerful. Is there even any point? Like, I've got the Apollo's harp, and that is super effective against something.
The unicorn part, yeah.
Yeah, but why would that
Right?
matter?
Nah, not if you're paying them off.
This is a good plan.
It's extremely powerful in multiple different ways.
If only Shinryu gave me any setup time.
That's Shinryu's trick, I suppose.
Exdeath talks very quickly.
Yeah, if you have battle speed all the way up, then he goes like, dude, he goes, I'm gonna go for the void, and then the music starts playing.
Oh man, yeah, Toad money.
Toad money.
You could definitely
Toad
use
money.
the Toad money.
Mini money.
The microtransaction. I have attacked him with the next era of gaming.
So I got Air 3 from Enchanted Fan.
Nice.
Very good.
Oh, geez, right, the Rune Blade just, like, eats my MP for crit.
Oh no,
It
Neo
does.
Exdeath got an attack.
Oh no, he got an attack. If you use Goblin Punch, it will not.
Yeah,
Got Goblin Punch.
I did.
Okay. If you
I'm
win the
fighting
fight
a
using
Gale
Toad
Chat.
Coin, Medibot will give you a special reward. Rosella.
Hayate Bow, alright.
The one that can proc Rapid Fire. So there's nothing for me in Surgate Castle, I think, so I'm just going to ignore it.
Okay, who can I... I guess I'll Toad my Samurai? What? That didn't work?
It's a chance of failure. Not only is it a chance of failure, but, like, I think... Well, no, if you're all higher level, it'll be the same chance. Never mind.
The
No,
Aegis Shield
Meteor.
can block it, though. If you're using the Aegis Shield.
Alright, if the Toad had succeeded, I would have beaten Neo Exdeath with Toad money.
I'm glad your
Oh.
first time fighting this boss, you decided to clown on him near the end.
Well, also, congratulations, you made it all the way through Final Fantasy V.
You defeated.
Alright, and I print screened as well, I hope.
Oh, it's on the stream archive.
That's true. A screenshot was added to my Dropbox.
Sure.
F.
Hey, I got Time Mage. Okay, I have Time Mage, White Mage, Blue Mage, Red Mage, Berserker.
Yes, it's a beautiful rainbow of Berserker. And
Alright, what's the hashtag? Victory?
Victory.
Victory, yeah.
And ajouter une photo.
Felt like I was close that time. I was only like 5,000 damage or so away.
You can get there, Kaz.
555 golden man babies of Shinryu's health.
Neo Exeth.
Are there any treasures in the Forest of More I actually care about other than the Aegis Shield?
There's an elixir.
Is an elixir worth it?
Alright.
No, elixir's not worth it. I'm getting the hell out of here.
In the beginning, there was only the void. Alright.
So now
I
you get
did
to
it.
enjoy this. You get to enjoy this, like, what, 20 minutes of
Yeah, goodness.
ending? It's a pretty lengthy one, but, you know, it's... Congratulations.
No special toad reward. It's okay. I did it! I have very little interest in optional bosses. Which is to say, basically none.
Okay, Maelstrom, that's half the battle. What's the other half, Shinryu?
Oh god. Shinryu.
Lightning, okay, cool. It's fine. Maelstrom missed one of my characters, so...
Was it the summoner?
It was the summoner, so this roulette is taking him out right now. He's gone. This plane is decent. I feel like I've gotten further.
You know, something tells me that roulette really isn't fair.
Let me inspect this wheel.
Yeah, Shinryu, I think you're... I don't think
on
you're
a
on the
minute.
up and up here.
I honestly think it's one of the better moves, because I have one person with bone mail and it can target him, so... Also, if it hits one of my people who has already released their damage, then
Right.
they're like a blank party member anyway.
I mean, like, you could also, like, Phoenix does damage and pick them up if they're important, too, so...
There's one important person, and it's Lena.
Man, Air 3 is so good. Air 3 is so good. I can deal damage with my blue mage. This is fantastic.
Oh, I didn't note it, but I'm on floor 11.
Sweet.
I didn't even realize it until the third Garula showed up, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I'm gonna stick around on this floor.
The fact that Garuda and Garula are different things really messes with me.
There's Garuda, Garula, Galura in this translation.
Gerudo?
Gerudo.
Yeah.
There's Neo Garula.
Oh hey, all the crystals are back! Does that mean I can't use my jobs anymore?
Yeah, you can't use your jobs anymore.
Yeah, you're
Well-
to freelancer.
Does it count the jobs that I've mastered?
Maybe. I don't know. Freelancer isn't a crystal job.
Yeah. Yeah, but do I have the passives? Are those the power of the crystal? Oh,
No idea.
the library's back. I've never seen this ending, so this is really interesting to me.
How many people were standing at the end of the fight?
3. Everyone but Ferris.
Okay, you will get a slightly different ending.
Yeah, everybody, depending on who's dead, you get a different ending. Sadly, there isn't an ending for when you're all dead, but still kill him, because that would be amazing.
Is self-destruct a blue mage?
Self-destruct is indeed a... Self-destruct is such a good blue magic that if you use it on Azumagia, you'll learn it and try it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I want the Aegis Shield, or do I... I definitely want the Aegis Shield. I have no reason to get any other shield.
Alright, everybody's at 1 health because of damage floors. Mithril Shield, Mithril Helm. Ooh, Mithril Helm.
For your Berserker?
They say go return to your world, but like, we have at least 2 different worlds among the 4 of us.
Wait, why did my blue mage have a leather shield? I had mithril shields at that point. Well, the blue mage gets the Aegis shield because they're the important one.
No! Now he chooses Ice Storm? Ah!
Nuts. Elf Toad.
Man, that was a pretty lucky run.
Hmm.
I don't know about this.
Oh my god, I'm getting owned by Elf Toad.
I may also start. I may just lay down a save state because the run is brief and annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that. But you every time you load your save state, you wanna open your inventory, wiggle it around, and then resave state.
Why does wiggling in your inventory use up random numbers?
It's weird, right?
Part of the RNG is based off cursor position. Because this game is not sophisticated enough to have a pseudo-real random number generator.
I think the player input is a pretty good source of randomness. It's pretty convincing.
Most modern games use in-game clock, I think.
Man, I did some fun RNG manipulation in Final Fantasy VIII. When you're in prison, you can play cards with the guys, and they will charge you money to play cards with them. But one guy has like a very small chance of giving you a Rosetta Stone, which is an item that can give your GFs the ability to do ability times 4. So you can equip like 4 passive abilities, which is really good.
Okay.
So it's like HP plus 80, strength plus 30, whatever.
Oh, this is gonna miss. I'm an idiot. Wow. I am such a moron.
What happened?
I cast Flames of Rebirth on my skeleton.
Skeleton?
Alright.
So yeah, the Rosetta Stone's a really good item. But there's a very, very small chance that this guy will give it to you, and also you're on a time limit.
Oh.
Because maybe you're not on a time limit. I kind of think you are, but I don't remember there being a time limit in prison. Whatever. The point is that like, it's like if you do a hard reset and then take the perfectly most efficient path, and then decline his offer to play cards like 31 times. Then the 32nd time, when you actually accept and win, he will give you the Rosetta Stone.
That is really good. I like this.
It was extremely challenging. Everyone is saying like it's way easier if you use the D-pad, and I found it impossible with the D-pad. With the analog, I basically got it. Because it really is basically get there as fast as you can. Like, I don't think you can, like, be too fast for it. But yeah, it's all little baby chocobos. But yeah, so it was really powerful.
So,
That's the most fun I've ever had with RNG. Manipulation.
That's very silly.
Ability times 4.
That game is full of ridiculous power rituals. I love it so much.
That is the reason I played that game as much as I did, was just because of how many like different ways I could break it. Specifically cards, that was my favorite.
I still cannot believe that someone who knows that I love Final Fantasy VIII actually asked me like, have you ever played Triple Triad in Final Fantasy VIII? I just looked at him. I'm like, I don't even
Okay.
know how to answer that question.
Have I? So there was a card shop I went to up in like Wausau, some town up north, Wisconsin, that had a set of Triple Triad cards.
What?
Yep. Just like they had them around. Like,
Do they have 3 sides?
No, they don't have three sides.
Right at the back, and then blue.
The blue side, the red side, and the back.
But no, it's like I think it's a complete set of just like Triple Triad cards.
That's so good.
So, just in case the SNES version is not kind like the GBA version is, I made Galoof my blue mage.
Oh.
Because, if I do the...
Oh.
If I do that fight, I want my I don't want a mini berserker in that fight, basically.
Oh lord.
Right.
Just in case.
Did they play the song when you started playing? No. They just have loudspeakers in the building anytime someone starts playing Triple Triad. Just people start clapping.
Ah, the ice storm!
I can't
Oh.
clap and hold down my button at the same time. Oh well.
Shuffle or boogie.
I could use a shuffler.
Come on, mini mage, do me a favor. Like, I'm going to be miniing myself, but you guys could help. Not when you're dead, though. Mini mage looks like Tonberry, like his face does.
The little Gatling needle has a really like cute looking sprite.
Wait, is Ferris like? Is Ferris getting returned to me by Galoof because she was dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's super cute. I feel really bad, but it's okay because she got to hang out with Galoof.
Yeah.
And now she's back.
Jesus, Ricard age. Just like, yo, what if I just cast stop a bunch? Alright.
Maybe he saw me doing that for the entire game.
Hmm.
Yo, Mighty Guard, this is probably over.
Oh god. Wait, has Shinryu just not
See.
posed that before?
No, he's done it before, he just usually murders me instead of powering up.
Fair.
Let's see.
Be right back.
So I managed to recruit Gogo, who I would say is a little less famous in this game than in 5.
Because I haven't killed him in that game.
So that's the judge of fame, is have you been killed by Gnome Bitten?
Yes, has no bitten killed you? Yes, no. If yes, you're famous.
Have you seen Gnome Bitten's skull collection?
It has everybody's
Only the
skull.
most exclusive and most famous people have seen Gnome Bitten's skull collection.
It's everybody
Wait.
but everybody's skull but mine. Since I don't own my own
Yeah,
skull.
we're not berserking Shinryu.
Wait, are we talking about Gnome Bitten's skull collection?
Yeah. I told, I said that Gogo wasn't famous in Final Fantasy VI because I hadn't killed him yet. And that he would become famous after I murdered him.
I also ran into an entertaining graphical glitch where I tried to do Strago's side quest, which is a cave where your vision is supposed to be restricted, but my vision was restricted to the point where the entire screen was black. So I won't be doing that
Oh.
side quest.
Oh. Can you just, like, turn off the layer?
I've tried that. I tried it in FF5, but this emulator doesn't have very sophisticated graphics options.
Nuts. Oh well.
The emulator you're using sounds like dank nasty trash, not gonna lie.
Well, actually in 6 it's been mostly correct. And I get a pretty good blue magic for Strayo in that cave, but otherwise I won't miss it.
You know, blue magic isn't as good in that game as actual magic. They learn
Same,
their
The
lesson.
ice storm.
They learn their lesson.
What was that saying? Winter is coming.
It's Tuesday.
It was one of the few charming parts of Game of Thrones.
That is the saying.
Just, winter is coming.
Man, there really is a large part of me that wants to get into Game of Thrones, but I can't get over how miserable the books sound by Kaz's description.
Again, the way that we get into it is we do the Princess Bride thing where I'll just read it to you when you're sick and heavily abridge what I'm reading, skipping over lengthy sequences that are awful and procedural, I guess.
And then a bunch of stuff happens. But anyway.
And then in this chapter, what's his face? I want to say
Tyrion?
no. I want to say Willem, but that's not it.
I don't know any Game of Thrones characters,
No,
really.
The guy that we follow early on, who's like the father of all the Eddard, right? Because it's not Edward, and I have to stop myself from saying Edward.
And
in this chapter, Eddard Stark read a bunch of books about fantasy lineages. Moving on.
That's literally a chapter. Moving on.
Yeah. But like in the books, and then the books are the books are what we just talked about, and then the television show is awful because it just like replaces a bunch of characters with rape scenes. So
Although the books aren't wanting for rape scenes either, to be honest.
well, I've heard that like the show adds a ton for basically no fucking reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not wanting to watch or read the books.
I just don't really want, like, boobs all the time.
That's quite common in the first season of the show.
Yeah, my life's negative enough as it is. So now we wait very slowly for the crystals to have their skulls pop out.
I beat Final Fantasy V, you guys.
You
That's
did.
the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
But hopefully not the last time. You should have like as many ciders as your body can want or desire.
Second is probably a fine amount of cider. And you. Oh, I just got thanked.
Oh no,
And
Stumpy died.
you, the
Alright.
player.
Here are some stats.
Man, I get White Wind soon. That's gonna be hype. Wait. Did it give Stumpy the bone mail? Oh no. Well, I guess you're dead, Stumpy. This gets to take longer.
Does this require my input?
No, it does not. The way it is coded is it waits the entire amount of time it would take to display every single ability you could possibly have gotten.
Ah. Everyone basically has the same abilities, except for my red mage who has double cast and no one else has it. No, wait, actually 2 people have double cast.
Jeez.
I spent a lot of time watching Dungeons and Dragons the movie.
It's true. That was definitely an activity.
Okay, good. Stumpy did not have my other elf kid.
Mashif.
It was definitely Mashif. Mashif is in that movie.
Mashif is so in that movie. I wonder if I'll start liking, because I really like Lena a lot. I wonder if I'll start liking Ferris more after I dye my hair.
There's got to be a scientific term for that.
I mean, liking people that look like you.
But I was specifically thinking hair color, but on a more on a level of you have purple hair and Ferris has purple hair.
It's about 5,000 damage off.
Jeez.
It's getting close.
I'm always vaguely disappointed in the ending credits of FF5 when they do the part that Result's watching now and the characters actually take effective actions. I always prefer to have the Beastmaster summon the rabbit and do stuff like that.
I mean the ranger summon the rabbit.
Oh, that too, yeah.
I think Beastmaster just whips. Oh, let's see if I can Deathclaw a crystal. Sure, why not? No.
I'm pretty sure that when my chemist, or when I won the game with chemist, they mixed up something that I had literally never seen before. It's like here's some mix effect. What was it? Who knows?
The end.
Oh, this is miserable. I'm gonna run out of high potions at some point.
Oh. Hey, Dancing Dagger! Yes!
Yay!
A source of MP regeneration.
How did Golem not... Oh, what the fuck?
I made a mistake.
What did Golem just like not block an attack?
Yeah, I guess... Crud, whatever.
My best guess is that it was a fake attack.
Might have been a fake attack.
Alright, I beat a video game.
You did.
I don't really plan on doing any of the optional bosses because I don't have fun unless I'm cheating. And that won't be all that interesting.
Well, yeah, you would be cheating when you fight the optional bosses, but you'd be cheating by singing to Omega so he can take no actions.
Mm-hmm.
And Shinryu... I don't actually know how you would beat Shinryu other than... I don't know. There'd be a way to, but it would be hard.
Oh, my victory has been logged for processing.
Hey.
I don't know what that means. I've never seen that message before. It's
That's
very
the
exciting.
automated tweet. It doesn't really mean much. It just means that eventually the guy will look at the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Incutubot has noticed you.
Yeah.
Or Gilgabot, more probably.
Same
Well,
difference.
Incutubot has also noticed me. Though.
Oh, they both noticed you, okay.
I have noticed you.
I like that there's a new feature on Incutubot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to use the new feature. I never looked.
Oh, whoops. Alright, well... This defeat is at least partially on me because I selected the incorrect action, but, yeah. Okay, I'm starting to think that Golem is not actually a plan here because he can only block one move.
Yeah, then,
Right.
then he
He's
dies.
tapped out. Yeah.
I think... Never mind.
Oh, that's right, you could use
Sounds
guard
good.
cover. Guard cover would definitely let you beat Shinryu.
everyone's got the Berserker risk.
Berserker.
Only
have
I
the
have the
Brave
cicada risk.
You did complete the game with the Brave Blade, the most powerful sword.
Mm-hmm. I did not run from any battle. What deeds did I have? I know I beat the Muscle Wizard. I think that's it.
I think that's...
What
trying-
deeds are? I mean, obviously there's a Mega Shinryu, which I didn't do.
Deeds are far more arbitrary.
Yeah.
What did you do that felt really cool, I guess is the first question to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I beat the Muscle Wizard. The Brave Blade was more of a dare than a deed.
was
Though I
definitely a
did
deed,
succeed.
Oh
I
yeah, the chicken
succeeded.
knife is more powerful, but it is not the most powerful sword. You are blowing smoke, Mr. Jonathan McClare.
The thing is that you can two-hand the Brave Blade.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Genji Shield is not a deed. Genji Armor might be a deed.
Nah.
Genji Shield's pretty easy.
Swords Dance for 800 damage.
Come on,
I want more
dudes.
wine.
If only I could have someone catch more than one monster. I think that would go a long way to helping me.
They have 6 Pokeballs.
I'm beginning to think that this approach is stupid, and I should just do the thing that everyone does, and...
Well, could you release 4 lightnings or breath wings on him?
like, there... Alright, look, I get the choice of doing the hide thing or doing the release thing.
Ah, okay.
So, I can... Okay. Lena is a bard. Bards can equip harps. She has the Apollo's harp. She uses her slot on hide because she has the haste shoes to make the Apollo's harp worthwhile. Hide and catch cannot occupy the same space. If I want to put hide on my Beastmaster, that's fine, but the Beastmaster would not also be able to equip harps. So, that's where I am.
Okie doke.
So I get 3 releases and Apollo's Harp, or I get 4 releases and dice rolling, which might be better?
It's really hard to determine which is stronger there.
Okay, I was kind of lucky. Blank roulette.
Alright, I think since I'm done with the run, and I'm not gonna do any bonus fun time, I think I'm done streaming for the night. I'm gonna check on my lottery ticket.
On your
Wow,
your
second
one
blank roulette, but
your
mighty
one
card.
lottery ticket.
In the jumbo cact pot. Yeah, I think that's my plan for sometime. It's kind of late. But I slept in till the ungodly hour of 10 a.m. which is absurd. So I think I'm done for the night. But I beat Final Fantasy V.
You did.
I did
You
it.
defeated video game.
I defeated.
You did the thing.
Samurai plus Bard is really powerful.
Yo, Curl Ring. Alright, let's just keep the powertrain rolling. Hell yeah.
Alright. Have fun.
I'm putting the
everybody.
controller down.
Thank you.
Good night, Rosella. Congratulations.
Cass.
Good eye.
Kaz,
Mm-hmm.
have fun.
Yeah, that's a word. Wow, 3 roulettes on my skeleton. That's a kind of luck.
That's like having fun. So I'll count it as doing what I told you to do. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
I really need these Doom procs to happen. I am suffering.
Hey, a Mongaush drop. Yes.
Is there... I don't suppose there's an item that takes old off.
No.
No.
I don't...
No.
Yeah.
The only real counter is raising your levels via other means.
I'm actually... There is an item that will remove hold if the Wonder Rod is set to Asuna.
Right, how many Wonder Rod things do I have to burn through to get that?
You would have to burn the Wonder Rod through about 10 or so from start. It's right past Shell and Blink.
So I would have to set it up before the fight.
Correct. There's no way you would be able to take the action to do so right now.
Death does remove old. That is true.
Yeah, just murder my own person here. And now my damage has become puny against him. Nasty.
Oh god, are you at like the end of the fight where you might be able to eke it out, or...?
No, I'm still about 10 grand off, which is awful. But
God,
he's blind. Then he finally decides to cast Ice Storm. Alright.
There's that move.
Yeah, cool.
Honestly, I think that's the biggest killer for you in this fight.
Right, he can... If he chooses that one, then I die, and that's it.
Really? And you don't have any... Because you can't equip shields, it's like, alright, your mitigation is... Don't have that happen.
So this is what it looks like when I throw 4 monsters at him.
His health is what, like 60?
55500.
Okay.
Hey, Doom proc! 1/3 of the way there.
Oh my god, you're still stuck in Doom Hell.
I'm also running out of high potions. I had very few of them. I'm going to risk a vampire. Didn't even work.
Let's see, so 4 thrown monsters is 4 under 40,000, which leaves you with like 15 grand left that you need to pull out of somewhere else. Is the math on that right?
Yeah. Yeah, he just flattens me with his claws. Alright, cool.
Phoenix Tower is scarier than it is tougher.
If you have Summoner, it's pretty simple, but without that, it's kind of hard.
You know, maybe that's by design.
The enemies have powerful magic attack, or powerful counterattacks. I think it is by design, yeah, you're going after a cool summon.
You're going after cool summon, yeah.
So my blue mage died.
Uh-oh.
So we're all berserkers now.
But yeah, like, the big idea is that you can use Summoner to spend magic and get powerful monsters to blast the enemies out of the way, and they all just sort of crumble to it. They're still quite strong, so it's not automatic.
Right.
And you will run out of MP because you're a Summoner.
And you don't yet have Phoenix.
So 2 crystals are dead. Half my party... Okay, 3 crystals are dead, and half my party is dead. It's all up to you, Stumpy and Lena.
Believe in the Berserker risk.
Believe in Doom proc.
I am fighting the Wild Nags.
At least my berserkers are pretty tough. They both have elf capes. They both have maybe gold shield. One of them might have Mithril Shield.
Is that a Lemian? Yeah, Lamia Tra. Okay.
It's pretty close to Tiara. Tiara, yeah, okay.
I'll just search for her.
Ah. Wait, magic silence. Ninja. Ooh. And my berserker's almost done.
Victory!
Berserker's got there before crystals.
Yeah. Man, look, their little squats are mistimed. So their squat dance is alternating. And now Galoof is dead, so he should go into the next fight alive. And X-Death appears stage left.
Crud. I was hoping Roulette would not hit Lena. Hopefully the summon goes off before he gets a move. Okay, could.
You know, I don't think I actually want Bone Mail. Bone Mail on my Blue Mage means I couldn't use elixirs to heal MP.
I spent a lot of time using the Bone Mail. I would not recommend the Bone Mail.
Ha. This is like the one circumstance in which I would consider it, though. Where I only have one active party member. I get White Wind soon, though. Ah, it'll be so good.
Until you get, like, Maelstrom.
Yeah, Maelstrom is a pretty good answer to White Wind. What do I fight with Maelstrom, though? X-Death can use it.
I assume you're not going to have the Berserker squad go after super bosses. Unless it's, like, doing the mini Genji shield plan.
I can do mini Genji against Shinryu. Or, yeah, I can do mini Genji versus Shinryu. I don't think I can kill Omega.
Nah.
Wait, why does Galoof have HP sap on? All X-Death did to me was Fire 3.
You immediately get sapped the action you get hit with in that
I'm used to him hitting me with Vacuum Wave, which already inflicts sap.
Right, so it actually looks legit rather than cheating.
Right.
Yeah, speaking of cheating.
Yeah, as if Galoof's not cheating himself.
There's the chemist way to cheat
Yeah,
in that fight, and then there's the blue mage way of cheating that fight.
He's not cheating, he's just playing Romancing Saga 3.
Yeah, you take damage to life points.
Ah, the old... I was missing the Wombo combo. I thought to myself, man, he hasn't done...
Lightning.
like... Maelstrom Lightning in a while. I was missing that in my life.
Cramp. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever actually saw the final dungeon of Romancing Saga 3.
And you never will.
It's kind of grindy. Like, I was there for hours just sort of gaining invisible levels.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We went up against the
I
final
remember
Hell
seeing-
Guardians, and we weren't strong enough.
I
Yeah.
remember that part. I saw the going in fighting the Hell Guardians, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's just fighting 4 bosses, and then I didn't see the last, like, stream of it.
Then you missed the best music in the game by far.
If I probably know it because it's like the Romancing Saga 3 music.
Yeah. In fact, I'll find a cover of it right now.
I can't open that chest from the side. What the hell?
You can't open chests from the side. Why would you think you could do that? Who the hell do you think you are, man? You could open chests from the side.
Devoid
Alright.
Mendix.
Once again, I'm a fool. Bone
What
Mail
happened?
has cheated me out of a rebirth.
Is Bone Mail worth it?
Probably not.
I mean,
I don't know.
the roulette rolls are nice, I suppose.
Yeah, it's like another possible blank on his side. Whereas, like, me raising people doesn't matter all that much.
All that means is you didn't actually use, like, Bahamut.
Right, so I was out 1,000 damage.
Also-
that might be real.
Well, we did establish that, like, if 15 grand is the number you need, then...
Here we go.
Turtles...
Well, speaking of RS3, I think Zambo Ace is actually threatening to do a run of it after the Fiesta.
Yeah.
That'd be
Threatening.
Threatening. Here we go.
One thing I will warn is that, like, try not to get frustrated no matter what you do.
You'll have to tell him that I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I think Zombo has the gumption to beat Romancing Saga 3.
I mean, that advice follows for many things.
Okay, got him blinded too. Sweet.
Oh, the bow.
That could turn off actions. Okay, Chicken Dance was 6,000 there. That's pretty goddamn real.
Ooh, God, if you, like...
I guess
And that's on a
Rapid
different
somebody.
character.
Huh. If you put Rapid on your Beastmaster,
Yeah, that's already done.
yeah, the Chicken
Yeah.
Dance plus the...
That was the move.
I just did it.
Yeah!
Oh man, I might be close.
So yeah, between
Ooh.
between the Fast Chicken and between the Harp, maybe you can do it.
God, I only need like
More hit.
3,000 damage.
One more hit. Just like Apollo Harp turn.
Where did I get bored of Romancing Saga 3? I know I got to the Ice Galaxy. I was really upset that neither
Can he
Robin...
be muted?
Huh?
Can Shinryu be muted?
I don't think so.
If he could, many of his abilities are not spells anyways.
Oh right, blue magic. Okay. Fair. Oh wait, this screenshot doesn't look like anything. It's like,
Well,
oh, you just beat a
congrats.
crystal dragon. Good job. Oh, Chicken Dance was the missing piece.
Yeah!
That chicken
Uh,
dance landing was
Rapid
it.
fight, rapid.
Speed
chicken?
Bird. You gave him the old Speed Bird.
Damn. Also, good pause.
God. I knew it was coming. I knew I had one hit left, and I got it.
Right.
So there, I didn't have to berserk.
Congrats.
Congrats.
You did it. You did it.
I'm just
Maybe
gonna
this
use
screenshot would be okay. Dragon Seal?
That
Yeah,
one.
that-
That one will work.
That one will work. I sent him the screenshot of the skull over Shinryu, and he accepted that.
I usually just been sending them both a shot of death plus the item screen with the reward.
Obtained Ragnarok also works.
I was gonna say either obtained Ragnarok or obtained treasured Dragon Seal are the two that I usually think of.
I don't need a Dragon Seal. What is this junk? Throws in the garbage.
Garbage. Don't need it.
Immediately feed to Framped.
Yeah, feed it to Fram.
Go find some agers.
Just crush it like a
Humanity.
like,
Humanzo.
crush it like a
Firekeeper Soul.
Firekeeper Soul. Yeah, that's the word that I was
Eat it.
thinking
Eat
of.
it.
Oh, Oh, so you get to be a Blue Mage for a while. Krillin, who in this game is called Kara, a real last name.
Just throw the Dragon Seal in the garbage. Nothing. It's the proof you've beaten Shinryu.
Oh, illegal.
It's like the Omega emblem or whatever.
Alright, these dragons have pincher attacked me something like 5 times consecutively, and I'm not going to put up with that, so I'm going to save and probably shut down the FF6.
Okay.
I might keep going till X-Death. I still feel like going.
I'm probably gonna do what I normally do, which is on the next 11 of floor.
Alright, so, what's the hashtag for...
Victory Shinryu.
Could you spell that for me?
No spaces or anything, just Victory Shinryu.
Alright, but Shinryu has a couple spellings.
SHINRYU.
Okay, no double U's.
No double U's, or even 2 consecutive U's. Neither of those things.
No.
I started again from the beginning of the cave.
He
My
died.
buddy died to the skull.
He died.
We all got murdered by level 5 deaths, so here we are. Diamond S. Please tell me that's Shield. That is Diamond Shield.
Okay, so I do kind of have a plan for Omega.
Okay.
We're gonna try it out.
What's the strategy?
Strategy is sing him to sleep and damage him somehow.
Rapid
Probably
chicken
with
will work.
the rapid chicken.
I didn't start from the Guild Turtle save because my party was dead and they're dead.
I need to disarm my berserkers.
It is how it is.
So yeah, that's about the closest thing you're gonna see to a fair Shinryu fight, I think. Apart from some other like Dragoon kind of things.
Yeah, Slayer got pretty close.
I was just saying, I did a pretty decently fair one.
Fair
But,
with finger quotes around it.
I mean, yeah, chemist, but yeah, I
Hold
burned
up.
80
Oh.
Phoenix Downs.
Oh wait, you had the the miniature man? That one?
No. I actually did a second one on my chemist run that was like, I didn't do the berserker or like the mini thing. I just did like double my health, throw on a couple immunities, and go to town. And by go to town, I mean every time Shinryu takes an action, someone dies, so I have to full revive them.
Yeah.
And then, like, attack with the Apollo Harp 9 times.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So here is Arage.
I think I could throw yours on the more fair than that, though. Like, I had chemist. It's very hard to call anything fair.
Okay. So he spends his first action full healing me, and I spend my first action turning him into a regular hit-pointed boss. Then we rumble, and frequently he decides I lose.
Yep.
Sometimes he would pound me with his mighty dragon fists. Sometimes he would combo me with Maelstrom Lightning. Sometimes he would revive my skeleton. Sometimes he would show me the rigor of old age.
So I'm fighting Arage, aka Hellraiser, aka my source of White Wind, if I can get freaking Dancing Dagger to work.
Let's see, okay, I think in this save I still have Christelle. Although I can check, thanks to the status screen.
No, Kara! Krillin, you need to do the right thing. Stop doing the wrong thing, do the right thing. Also, I just got a Diamond Shield, which is my realest upgrade in a very long time.
That's good.
No! Arage! No! should also make my character with the highest HP my blue mage.
So yeah, I can claim that I defeated Shinryu. I cannot claim that I defeated Perfect Aim Shinryu. That's quite a bit too much.
Yeah. Like, what did he end up using on the one where you finished him? Just like, you know, I'm assuming it's kind of like his dead moves, like level 3 flare.
He did a lot of attacks, just like plain old attack, but I had gotten the one action that Kryl took after using her dragon was equipping the dark bow, and it actually procced. So
oh, that's
so
good.
he was blinded, so he missed a couple times on his physicals.
420. Mage Poisoner. Antidote. Ha.
See what else. I think I got a couple
Antidote.
like missed roulettes. He chose Atomic Ray, and in this scenario I was throwing 4 dragons, so I had all coral rings.
One of these days I will confuse a rabbit.
I picked up Poisoner and 2 antidotes.
Well, useful. The tango! Now, come on, berserkers, don't ruin this. Okay, I have a shot.
Ooh, Mystic Knight.
Yeah, roulette is a blue spell.
Yep, roulette is... You learn it from the cat. The damned looking... No, not the damned looking enemy.
No, the damn looking
Ridicule.
enemy. No, berserker!
Wait, maybe Ridicule. Yeah, I think Ridicule can do it.
They show up with level checker, that's the one I think
Cursed
of.
one or something. Cursed being.
Yeah.
I got tempting tango,
Death
but the
dealer.
berserkers.
That's it, Death Dealer. Yeah.
You can also get it from Phoenix Tower enemy.
No, I feel like you might need to, like, get into a fight, kill everything but the Hellraiser, and then murder your berserkers.
I don't wanna.
You're the one
Wait,
who
hold
tells
on.
us like killing your berserkers is the thing to do, right?
No, I mean I don't want to redo it because I was there, but I am willing to
Okay.
kill my berserkers.
I was just thinking, like, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
I think this Arage is at death's door, though. It'll probably punch
You can
itself.
feed him high potions.
I can if I don't have any.
Oh, well then. Maybe it'll cast White Wind on itself.
And run out of MP.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Do you have any ethers?
I probably have ethers.
Because you might need to feed the rabbits some ethers.
I kind of wish my white mage did anything in battles. I should probably honestly change my white mage off of white mage to like something else once they hit level 6 so they have full white magic. Like, just because like in battle I can't do anything.
Let's see if I actually have any high potions.
Great drag.
I have some high potions. And that is the actual reason I didn't want to kill my berserkers. They're my meat shields. Without them, I am weak.
Hmm.
Well, I guess the other option is to go into the fight with your berserkers disarmed.
Well, they still unconfuse the Arage.
Well, yeah, that's better than just murdering the Arage.
Oh no, Wall Wizard. I run away from Wall Mage.
Walmage.
Richard Wallmage.
Codename Waffles inquires as to, into the 2 health plan, and Kaz executed that plan about, I want to say, 4 or 5 hours ago.
Yeah, but did it? And yes, it did. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, just like the 2 health plan usually does, it it ends up doing absolutely nothing, and even harming me by, like...
Wait, okay, did you get it past Twintania?
I don't think so. No,
Okay.
no way. Although, my Twintania fight was pretty goddamn great.
What happened?
I forget the details, but I know I turned him into a goddamn chump. Let's see... Man, I forget what I did. Huh. I mean, I had coral rings.
Just
So I
that
know I
it
did
was a super
that
sweet
part.
fight.
Yeah. Like, it felt like he wasn't doing anything. And then I kept hitting him with the rapid chicken.
Hmm. Chocobo floor! Yes! Yes! Chocobo,
So-
give me your shit.
If I do my job correctly, Omega will just sort of sit there for a while. Atomic rays. It's powerful. Yep. It's a good one.
What if you just have 3 people seeing stop at Omega instead of 2 plus haste?
That also works.
I mean, that's... The problem is that you have to, in that scenario, like, stagger your ATB gauge,
Uh-huh.
which is difficult. I don't know how I would do that. Whatever.
I think actually the plan that you have will eventually work. It'll just take multiple attempts to sort of train yourself to what the correct timing is.
Right.
Omega taking actions is definitely good conditioning.
New plan.
What's the new plan?
Killing my berserkers is a bad idea, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay, I need to buy a heal staff. That's number 1. Are you gonna buy light staff?
The other thing about Swift Song is it gradually raises my damage as the fight goes on. So the fight doesn't have to take as long, which is good.
Oh god, I can buy Hermes sandals for 175,000. I don't have that much money. I wish I did.
Okay, I think I have a stable loop. Because my people are staggered, and I've had Swift Song for a while. Nope, they're not staggered anymore, thanks to Summoner and ranger having different speeds, but that's fine.
Golden hairpin for 133 grand.
Okay, so I think this is his opportunity to do a move. And he didn't get it. Okay, good. I'm going to sing him to sleep. After doing 1905 with each hit.
And
he's gone!
You just delete Omega. Yeah, that's.
Yep.
I guess that's how Bard do.
That's Bard. Like, it was pretty quick thanks to Rapid Fire.
Yeah, that was the other
So, like,
missing
I guess
piece.
Archer helped. But, really, if you have one character who can do damage, that's all it really takes in this scenario.
And getting a character who can actually damage Omega is kind of hard too, because you have to be able to hit him.
So that was second try. Yeah. Bard.
Ah, crap! I don't think I'm gonna get a heal
Bard.
stab from. I don't
It's
think I'm
worth-
gonna get.
I'm sorry, go on.
No, I was just say I'm out of time. The timer has and the music started to speed up. So you said you got it on the second time?
Yeah. Correct.
Perfect. Oh my god, this sped up battle music.
Well, one problem with Mystic Knight can deal lightning damage. Mystic Knight has a problem actually hitting Omega. Is the actual problem. He's very dodgy. Dance and Rapid both ignore evasion. That's why they're both good ways to do it.
Alright.
So Slayer, are you now on 22 or 33?
I'm on 22.
Okay.
33 is Jacknape territory.
Oh, right.
Wait, he has money?
Oh yeah, Omega, you melt him down.
I melted him down for his sweet Omega bucks.
No.
Anyway, we don't need this garbage either. Omega badge.
Throw it in the trash. Alright, I think... Good.
I think if I Mystery Waltz the Rabbit once, I can still get my wind out of him, but I'm not sure.
I think this is the point where I'm gonna go ahead and stop at. I've gotten my, I've gotten to floor 22. And we'll keep moving through the cave at a later time.
I still kind of want to stream. Maybe I'll take a break, figure out what I'm doing, and come back later.
Let's count how
I
I'm
have-
feeling.
So, I had a really shitty plan against Shinryu, and a fucking awesome plan against Omega. And that's pretty good.
That'll do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like. I'm at a good stopping point for cave. I just don't. I don't know.
It's also worth mentioning, I tried to bring this up earlier, that if you have Beastmaster, that's pretty close to Bard in this scenario. You can use the Calm ability.
Is it better or worse?
It's a little worse because Bard Sing is the default ability, whereas Calm needs to be equipped. And also Sing gives you access to other stuff, so here I was also like speeding myself up so it gets a little easier. The Calm version of this requires some pretty expert timing. Like, I had a pretty simple timing puzzle to solve by comparison.
Mm-hmm.
And that's still, again, you need some way to deal damage.
I seem to recall having a hard time hitting Omega even when he was stopped, but I do know that evade goes away when the character is stopped.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take my little break and figure out what to do, and be back later.
Alright, catch you later.
I'm also going to be taking off now, so I'll probably be watching Kaz's stream, whatever comes next.
I'm just sitting here in hell, next to Hellraiser.
Good luck with the rabbits, Gnome. I feel your pain.
It's funny, because the first time I did this, it was extremely easy, and it was great.
Hello.
No, Berserker! Okay, new plan.
New plan?
First, I need to suck some blood out of this wolf. Next, I need to give myself a useful status debuff. And I blocked it. Hooray. Now I kill my Berserker. Or okay, the enemies do that for me. So 3 dead Berserkers and a mini Blue Mage walk into a bar.
Skulls start appearing everywhere.
And then she asks the rabbit to dance. Okay, that's Mystery Waltz. Let's see if I get another Mystery Waltz, I'll run away. I am performing extremely advanced maneuvers. Okay, there's the tango.
Yeah, Gnome is trying to use the dancing dagger to confuse a Hellraiser into getting it to use White Wind on his Blue Mage. That's the short of it, and it sounds... That's simple.
That's pretty simple. And now I still have the rabbit confused. I just need the rabbit to choose to do the correct action. Not that one. You fucking rabbit, I hate you. It casts Life 2 on my Berserker. I'm running away. It won't have enough MP to cast White Wind, and I've already given it an ether. We have fun here at the fun time.
Spend ether. God freaking Hellraiser.
Hellraisers. Yeah. I accidentally used Tempting Tango on the Twin Lizard, which does nothing.
It
Wait, no,
turns the lizard.
I confused Twin Lizard! What the hell?
You spin the lizard, and that's...
Oh no, I confused him, so he attacked himself. I didn't think you could do that. Maybe you can in this version. Like, I'm just gonna say that. Okay, Jitterbug. Yeah, the reason I minied myself is because between Elf Cape and my shield, being mini will double my evasion.
Mini! Mini is a positive status effect in some instances.
God damn it. It keeps casting Life 2 on my dead party members.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna use Blind Wolf to get some HP back. Okay.
No, I keep doing the wrong thing.
I will be back.
See you then. I'll be here grinding Hellraiser. How's everybody in the zoo doing tonight? The fun thing is I'm gonna have to do this way later too, in order to get Mighty Guard. That's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. I didn't give up. I was damaged, so I went to the water pots to reheal. And now I'm using this fight to set up to kill my berserkers again. You'll know when I give up, because I won't actually give up.
Hellraisers.
Still on Hellraisers. I'm running anytime I do Mystery Waltz now.
Oh god, the Mystery Waltz is like the...
That's the wow you lose button.
Welp.
Okay, Jitterbug. That's okay.
Alright.
I wonder if it'll always cast life too if there's a dead party member. I might have to do this with living berserkers.
How many days are left with the cube? Like 3?
I think they go till Wednesday, yeah. You wanna roll out a cube?
Thinking about it.
That'd be cool. I've been waffling over whether I should do it or not so long. The cube's almost gone. What the hell does medicine mean? White, you've used it once.
Medicine?
Yeah, what is medicine?
Hmm.
I think White Wind is just called White Wind in this translation. I think I remember seeing Enchanted Fan doing it. Let's look up Hellraiser.
God.
And look at all of its abilities. Panacea. It knows Panacea, Arise, and White Wind. So what it's doing when it does medicine is Arise. I'm going to feed it in a ether just in case. Come on, do your 1 and 4. My 1 and 4 for a 1 and 4 for a 1 and 4.
Oh boy, dice rolling. Yeah.
Because it's 1 and 4 for the swords for the Miss Dancing Dagger to go off, then 1 and 4 for Tempting Tango, then 1 and 4 between critical attack White Wind, which it just did.
White Wind.
Now I just have to not die.
Win the fight. Okay. What's your win the fight button? Is it just arrow 3?
It's arrow 3, yeah.
Yes,
Because I killed the Hellraiser when it was confused. It did not cast Life 2 on anybody.
And then get out of and then save.
Learned White Wind. Time to learn who has my highest health score. Probably Butts. Yeah, but thank you.
Yeah, well, congrats. Available until June 22nd. Or July 22nd, not June. So yeah,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
What I figured. 51.
Permanent gains.
52. So, Butts is going to be my blue mage for the rest of the game, I think. Which actually means I should make him a berserker. For a very good reason. Do you care to know what the reason is?
What's the reason? Tell me the reason.
So he can have equip axes at some point.
Mmm.
Give you a elf cape, give you a Aegis, give you a hairpin. My armor for my blue mage is Silk Robe that I got in Voss Tower.
Well, Pyramid's coming up.
Yeah, Pyramid will be my savior. Although it'll actually be kind of miserable. Because my only weapons are still going to be Dumax.
So what Gnome is doing now is likely, I mean, you're just in this dungeon, right? Extet's castle is where you're supposed to be anyway, so...
Yep. And I'm probably going to try to kill Exdeath with a level 5 death. Because it's actually sort of easy to. Perhaps. What levels am I? Is this good? How far is Krillin from a level? 5,000 XP away? Okay, that's pretty good. So the next goal, immediate goal, is to find a magic dragon.
Magic Jurg.
Magic Dragon, wait, who has my diamond shield? Magic Dragon owns, okay, Krillin has my magic shield, or diamond shield. So Magic Dragon knows, a spell called Level 2 Old. And I actually want to run from fights. Because I want Krillin to stay level 24 for the Exdeath fight. Because when you divide 24 by 3, you get 8. Which means...
8. I'll look into...
So I want Level 2 old will let me level 2 old on X-Death, which, among other things, will make his level perhaps go to a multiple of 5 at some point. Maybe let me kill him with level 5 death. He's level 66, so I have quite a few bites at that apple. But it'll be pure guessing as to if I get it or not. And the reason I want to...
Shot in the dark.
Yeah, and the reason I want to do that is because otherwise... He's a hard fight, and I didn't get reflect rings. Because fuck getting reflect rings. I think between the ice shield I'm getting, the Aegis shield I have, and White Wind, I could maybe do it, but that's a pretty wide maybe.
Oh man, is your X-Death fight gonna... Maybe your X-Death fight will just end up being...
It'll be waiting until he uses level 3 Flare, casting level 2 Old, and then mashing on level 5 Death until it works.
Right, but what if it fails and it just becomes the Zerkers are all that's left version 2.0?
Oh, I'm going to disarm my Berserkers.
Wow!
I do not want them to damage him so that he goes into the double cast zone. I could ult him, and I don't know if that would actually make him easier or not. Let's call that Plan Q.
It can't be Q.
Why can't it be Q?
Does it involve 3 of your characters being dead?
Essentially. It's the kind of answer you were looking for, wasn't it?
Basically.
Okay, here's Mythal Dragon. But the real danger here is one man called, Reflect Mage. Because I have Doom Axes on. Okay. I should take my Doom Axes off for this part.
Yeah, you're in a zone where Doom Axes can be quite dangerous.
Well, that's a reason, but the reason is because they Doom Axe to the Magic Dragon I was looking for.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Not only are they dangerous, but they kill your friend.
Here's Magic Dragon again. So Krillin is level 24, so she should be perfect for dealing with level 2 old once Magic Dragon casts it. And then actually killing Magic Dragon will be easy, because he's weak to, Oh, that's a bad thing. He's weak to wind. Wow, Krillin didn't take her Berserker action when she woke up. Speaking of wind... I have Healing Spell!
That's such a game-changing power.
Okay, guard off. Not what I wanted. Come on, Magic Dragon. Thinking about whether I should kill my Berserkers or not. I'll kill one of them. And Ice Shield. Hell yes.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's like a big shield upgrade for you in here. That gives you Aegis, Ice Shield, and like probably Golden or Diamond is the third.
I have a Diamond
Yeah.
Shield and Gold Shields.
Aegis?
I do have Aegis Shield as well. Let's get rid of some of these magic dragons. Well, that's a reset. So I'm probably going to get to the save point. Then if you feel like doing a cube, we can do that maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how much I want to do Midnight Cube. We'll think on it. Mostly I'm debating that versus the fact that I have to go into work tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
I already watched this cutscene once. I'm going to cheat because I'm tired. So I'm looking for a single magic dragon fight.
One magic drag.
That is a fight that can happen. Ah, and it's this fight right here. Let's kill some of my berserkers. There we go. Learn level 2 old. And I already got off guard from Ziggurat Gigas. There's actually very few blue magic I'll ever get from now on. Basically,
Ziggurat Gigas.
basically it's just going to be
Mighty Guard.
Guard. I may or may not get
The fact that you have access to Mighty Guard certainly makes your like final fights a lot simpler than like the Red Mage or Bard plans.
Yep. Mighty Guard, White Wind. That's going to be it. And Black Warlock is not a fight we do. Did I equip the Ice Shield? I did not. Oops. I can't actually run from this, so I don't know why I'm holding down the buttons.
can't escape.
Okay, now maybe I can escape. What level is Black Warlock? Okay, there we go.
Level 36. The Black Warlock, also known as Dark Wizard, is a deadly yet valuable enemy.
If you value the power staff, I guess.
I guess so. They have Judgment Staff as a rare steal, too. Not that that's, like,
Super useful.
that useful. You know, at all.
Doesn't it cast a spell?
I think, yeah, it's Dispel.
Give some Black Warlock some of my MP. That elixir up there is not worth it. Not when Black Warlock is here. Neither are either of these chests. I always think the one on the left has the ice shield in it, but the ice shield's much earlier. Use one of my 54 tents.
54 only, man.
I got... The grind against POW is not sustainable.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dang. Fair.
I basically, whenever someone got to low HP, I would make them my blue mage and then vampire.
but MP becomes...
Yeah, but it was MP was the limiting factor there. These fights have all been going the same. Black Warlock casts Drain, I give him Air 3, and then run away.
Trade blows.
Oh, this part's gonna suck.
Hey, guys.
Sorry. Hello again. I still don't know what I am going to stream.
We were throwing the idea of Midnight Cube out there.
I like this idea.
I think that's something we can do.
Well, I'll get to the save point. I'm not that far away.
Okay.
Fighting Dark Wizard currently, though. Hey, Aegis Shield blocked the charm.
I'm sorry, level 119?
What?
What kind of fakery is this?
What are you reading?
Reading the algorithm fact, Omega is level 119.
Yep.
My
What?
god, that is fake.
I
So
fell
that's
in a hole.
That's made specifically so he can't be owned by, like, anything.
And yet, there's still the theoretical level 5 death kill.
How do you get him to the right level for the theoretical level 5 kill?
Chemist making him 255.
Okay. Because one...
I like that there was no hesitation in my response. Because I've actually put a lot of thought into that. He's like... Of all possible enemies to level 5 kill, he's the hardest.
Fair. That's something he can have.
Well, I got to the save point, but... Should I fight Gilgamesh first? I'll try fighting Gilgamesh. See if my daft plan works on him. Or maybe I'll get killed by Black Warlock. Or are you sleepy?
What? No, I was going to say I'm almost set up here.
Oh, alright.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I guess what I will do then is close OBS. Should we stay in Mumble or transition to a better tool for this?
I think we want to transition to the Skype for this, because that allows us the wizard eyes.
Well, does Skype still work? Remember last time it didn't.
We'll try it out.
Wait. What level is Gilgamesh? Something wrong happened. Something happened that I didn't expect.
Which Gilgamesh?
The last one, the X-Death Castle, Gilgamesh. Level 53. Oh right, I have to spark him for this to work. This is probably a bad idea.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
yep.
we can see if Skype functions, or if that was like a weird one of. Mostly, I don't want to have to be holding a controller and holding down X while talking. I have other things I'd like to do, like casting spells. Or using my mouse.
Now let me fail to kill Gilgamesh real quick, and then... My berserkers are all blind. I don't actually know if the berserker plan will work, or if this plan will work, considering I only have one blue mage. But if he's 53, that means he's sparked to 26, which means I get 5 bites at the apple. So let's make 5 bites at the apple. And then if that doesn't work, I'll just air 3 him to death. Or actually, if it doesn't work, I'll... I think that was 4. Okay. Let's call it there.